no sides, none whatsoever. We are the upside.
Yeah, 36 minutes after 2 Central African time. Welcome back to The Upside. We are in conversation with KZN MEC for Social Development, Cynthia Mbali Shinga, and we're talking about KwaZulu-Natal's escalating crisis, which has reached now a tipping point. Mo, you were talking about...
running water for 5 minutes before showering,
yeah.
which was a very naughty thing.
I mean, that's not where I was going with this, but you ratted yourself out.
No, I was honorable. I was actually doing that.
And I gave him a good talking to, MEC, because, we know how precious water is these days. So people they have to be responsible. And I'm sure that you are, as a province, running some kind of campaign, educating people, because sometimes I think that people aren't being facetious or naughty. There are people who genuinely don't know the difference that it does make running a shower for 5 minutes before you even get in.
It's an education thing. Yeah.
Yes, I actually enjoyed the conversation when he said water is the next gold. Indeed, it is. That's what we are seeing right now. People queuing for water and emphasizing how they cannot live without water. So it is the next gold.
Yeah, no, definitely. Okay, and so as we say that, education is certainly critical there, but how does the NFP envision involving local communities and leaders in finding as well as implementing sustainable water solutions?
Very true. I think we agree that it's important for people to be educated and awareness made around saving water. But as the NFP, we actively engage in intergovernmental forums to highlight the unique challenges faced by KwaZulu-Natal. Therefore, we advocate for dedicated provincial as well as national representation in water policy discussions, because we believe that at some level we will need to influence policy so that, the way things are done, the normal, the usual are changed. We also want to secure ring-fence funding for provincial water projects from national allocations, and also establish the task forces to monitor and manage water crises, ensuring alignment of efforts. So that starts now at the ward level. So by fostering a spirit of cooperation, we can leverage national resources to address provincial challenges effectively.
Okay, you did mention now around task force, and that was also in your speech. Could you elaborate on the structure, goals, and of course timelines of this task force?
Yes, the task force will be a multi-stakeholder body comprising of experts, municipal leaders, as well as traditional authorities and community representatives. Its goals will be to assess the current state of water infrastructure and resources across KwaZulu-Natal, develop practical short-term solutions to alleviate immediate water shortages, as well as draft the long-term provincial water strategy that incorporates sustainability and resilience. So we propose at least an initial 6-month timeline to deliver actionable recommendations, with implementation monitored regularly, because the M&E is very important that we monitor and evaluate as we go, so that we see results.
All right. MEC, let's talk about how people can find out more information about the NFP.
Please repeat that question.
How can people find out more information? Are you on social media, on your website?
Thank you very much. We encourage people to find the National Freedom Party through the social media platform. We have the page of the NFP Provincial Caucus, managed by innocent trees. We engage with communities because we believe that when we talk these issues in Parliament, communities, should have some input. They should give us some feedback on what they think. So they are free to access us through our social media post, the NFP KZN. I promise that we answer all questions, even in inboxes that are sent to us. So they must please talk to us.
All right. Thank you so much for chatting to us. That is the KZN MEC for Social Development, Cynthia Mbali Shinga. And
thank you very much for the time and the chat.
No problem. We must continue talking, though. We must not stop talking about this.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, that was KZN MEC there. And hopefully, you have learned something about water conservation and what the government of KZN is doing. MEC Cynthia Mbali Shinga. We're going to take a